Yep, so there's a new raid, and yeah, it's all part of the story. I love that the raids are part of the story. As much as like I don't like it, it's because the raids are difficult. You gotta freaking set aside a lot of time to do them. Sometimes you go into them with people who don't know what to do at all and expect to be taught. Sometimes they don't expect to be taught, but like they stay anyways, even though it's like they're causing issues with the encounters. It's just a whole thing. But no, I don't blame people for just jumping in. I'm not. You can't really be too terribly upset at them either, which I'm never. Um, Depending at least. But for the most part, and even in the moment, it's like even if I'm upset or whatever, I can't like be that upset just because it's like I get it. Um, at least to a degree. But at that point, I leave because I'm not gonna hold a team back, or I let them boot me because that's sometimes what happens, and that's fine. You know, if I'm gonna get mad for someone booting me because I don't know what I'm doing, then at that point you can't even be mad. Like I can't be mad if you're gonna be mad. That's just like ridiculous in my opinion. But yeah, no, freaking. Anyways, all right. Um, I'm not gonna lie. We did a activity in this game. I recorded it. I have not uploaded it yet. It was a Whisper mission, the exotic mission. Now that is kind of like lore or whatever that we missed. So sorry. I'm gonna upload that as soon as I can, I guess. But at that point, how quality it is, I'm not sure because the volume was turned down super low in the video, which was extremely upsetting. It's so extremely upsetting. I'm so upset about that, which means I have to do the Whisper mission again, I guess. Which at that point, I don't know if it's going to have the same exact dialogue going on. And if it's not, then it's like, dude, I'm just so salty over that at that point because of it. Then I'm going to have to like YouTube a video to get the story and lore from it, which is fine. If I do that, I will link it uh, down below in my video, I guess, once I upload it. Or I will send it to you directly if I'm talking to you about this directly, such as uh, the wife. You know, hello. If you're watching this, hello. Love you very much. And thank you for watching. Thanks to anyone watching this. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the Edge of Fate campaign quest once more. I'm gonna grab a water and then we'll get it started again. Let's see, it's 2:30 my time. I think around 5:30 I'll probably stop. So in about 3 hours we'll go ahead and stop and I'm gonna get off and do a few things. But then after that, we'll get streaming this again eventually. Probably on my next few days off. I got VTO from work, so it was like, all right, let me take this time to be a bit productive. I'm not gonna be super productive right away, but that's all right because we're doing this, and that's productive to a degree. So, anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I keep forgetting I've gotta do it from here. I think. I thought, at least. I guess not. Here we go. Yo, what? I'm just trying to go to the fast travel point. I guess I've got... Bro, how do I get back here without a... What? Bro, what is even going on right now? How am I supposed to do this if I'm not even here? What? Dude, I'm like so upset. This is a fast travel point. This is usually where you go to do the campaign. Like, what the hell? Or to get to the campaign if you're not physically in this location. Like, bro, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but like, actually, what the actual fuck right now? Like, what? What? I'm so sorry, I'm so upset. It's just like, this game is that broken or something? Or like, what the actual hell? Because I can't even launch my... I wonder if this is what, Aztecross, yeah, I wonder if this is what Aztecross, was talking about in a video he recently posted. It was titled something like, Bungie, please fix this, and it must be this, is what he's talking about. Because, like, yeah. What the fuck? I can't even launch it from here. Kepler is just fucked. I just can't even go on to fucking Kepler at all. Destination. Bro. Oh, wait. I'm so confused. I think I can do it. I just have to launch patrol. Dude, I'm so fucking confused. I'm gonna do a patrol, but it's like, am I actually gonna be free to fucking patrol and like go here? Like, look at this. It's telling me to go there too. Is like, is... Okay, I guess I've got to watch that video by Aztecross to figure out if this is exactly what he was talking about. Because, like, this is just so fucking aggravating and upsetting. At least for me right now in this moment, it is. Oh my god. I love how Aztecross got. Sorry, I'm looking at something and it was silly. Oh my goodness, playlist, here we go.
Ross new DMG tweet. Missing patch notes for the last few days. Teams have been reviewing player reports and auditing changes identified gaps in our patch notes article. We're looking at details at ASAP on the missing notes. And seriously, many apologies here. I've said it before, but we never intend to ship stealth nerfs in Destiny 2. I understand this has happened a few times before too, and it stands to show that if our process needs improvement, we would be completely out of our minds if we thought we could slip something under the rug without players noticing. We're committed to clear and honest comms and never wish to deviate from that. This was one of, if not the longest patch note submissions we've ever had. And while we hoped we had every bullet button up, we fully acknowledge we missed on some big ones here. I don't have a specific timeline yet on when we'll get the exact out. The Warlock Angels are a big one. There's more we'll be getting straightened out too. Some exotic ammo backpack changes are also not detailed enough. We had notes on how ammo was changing all with a broad rebalancing line, but no specific bullets for things like Queenbreaker. Thank you to all who've been posting their findings and listings. Was missed. It's up to speed of our investigation and even helped identify some bugs or spaces for improvement. Much love. I'm gonna add one more to your list. We have a major problem, Bungie. A major problem. And it starts at the shooting range. Alright. Bungie, let me add one more thing to your list. DMG, I know y'all missed some patch notes and there are some things that have been self-nerfed, and I will get to that at some point. But let me go ahead and say this. I think the missing range is broken. The reason why these guys right here, these are major frames. We like these guys, right? We like these guys because look at that. 273, 273, right? 273, 273, right? 48, right? Alright, makes sense. Now, if I want to bring about another person, for instance, let me do here. See what just happened. Let me show you again. Let me show you. Look at the damage up here. Now look at Carl. See what I'm saying? This is a big problem. Somebody likes to do damage testing, and for raid prepping, this is a major ordeal. You're not quite getting the same damage value. Let me show you again. 106 is the damage that I'm doing here to Carl. 71 is what's being shown right here. Is it above? Of course it's above. I do hard body shot. 58, 39. Now, the problem is, you guys say about the 2/3, we don't really know. Is it 2/3 on every weapon type? Is it 2/3 of your super? It's a lot of backwards math here. The reality is this, guys. Your number should be reflected based on what you do. It's exactly 2/3 for everything. Guys, I would say if everything is 2/3, you could in fact still use this for damage testing. The problem is, what are those moments when it's, you know what I'm saying? That's the only issue I'm having with this. I don't know if I can trust these numbers. Now, hold up. If I go and put on boys right here, you can test on these guys. 273, 273. Yeah, let me zero out. 273, 273. Really, really good. Now, if you're thinking, well, maybe it's just like a ball, let me show you. Hold on. All right, so damage here, right? 106, 71. All right. Compared to actual coral, we can still do our OG testing elsewhere, which is what we could do for false damage testing. We could also just work through the math every single time. We can take our number, take this number of DPS and total damage, and just convert it every single time. We could do that if it is in fact 2/3. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's not about whether or not we can do the math. We can do the math all day long. There's no issue. The problem is that this thing seems to be busted for every enemy type except for the Vanguard bots, guys. If I spawn in Hive here, we got Greg. Same thing, 106, 71. You see what I mean? So every enemy type seems to be bugged in this way. But Bungie, I'm not trying to pile on you guys right now. I know you got patch notes and everything else. But we do have a bit of a problem. Llama tested supers on actual Greg and saw the same issue. On actual Greg? And he's not getting the numbers? So this is game wide. This is the deeper issue, guys. Actual Greg gave him 2/3. Same thing here on majors. Guys, I don't know what's going on. All I can tell you is the only thing I'm being told also bosses around the game, including actual Greg and Grass, the damage you're doing in the damage screen is 2/3 of what you're actually doing. The only thing in the game, and I haven't tested everything, but the only thing right now that I've seen that seems to represent 1-to-1 damage is these guys right here. These guys right here. These little target friend guys, they seem to work. Use an old weapon, it doesn't have anything to do. I can use fire. Are you thinking it's my weapon? 524, 5, okay, hold on. 295, still the issue. So what are you guys trying to say? You trying to say that or mess up my...
Okay. So far I've watched half of his video on this video saying just in case you paused the or fast forwarded the live stream. Yeah, we have yet to find what's going on here. Maybe I'm just pulling a dingus right now and just, you know, there's a way, but it's like, yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of this video. Bear with me, and you know we'll figure this out, because right now it's not getting figured out. It's still just, I don't know what to do. So bear with me here. I may just have to launch this patrol and see what happens, but just bear with me. I'm gonna watch the rest of this video. It's got 3 more minutes, and I'm watching it like with 2 times speed. So yeah, bear with me here.
Let me just put on a hammerhead. I don't think that's it, guys. No, dude, it's everything, brother. It's everything. Bungie, y'all need to, because we got the day one raid coming
okay. I just, I, I did just hear in his video there is a weapon bug where the audio of my weapons being shot is not like there. The audio is just not there. I experienced this yesterday playing, so I'm glad that's a thing and is known by Aztecross because it is a thing. I didn't think anything of it, but definitely is a bug and glitch. I noticed it without giving it like any thought, with if that makes sense. I guess I didn't even think about that, but that's a thing. All right, I'm gonna watch the rest of this again. Just bear with me.
You have to do convergence for everything. It's unfortunate. And I wonder if that is a lot of things, guys. All I can say is this: if you are going to be doing damage testing right now, I know it's annoying because a lot of you are looking for boss. You want to see actual boss damage, but these little guys right here, they seem to be your best bet. These guys right here actually seem like they will give you the proper damage values each time. Did you see the stat bug? 70 is what you said it would be. It's actually around 87. Guys right here actually seem like they will give you the proper damage values each time. Did you see the stat bug? 70? Is it what Buddy said it would be? It's actually around 87. I don't know, man. I don't know. I will say this. I will say, DMG, I'm adding another thing to your list. Old gun range needs some help. It needs some help. And maybe you might want to look at the damage everywhere. Because we're currently doing 2/3. At least in the spit out menu afterwards. It needs some help. And maybe you might want to look at the damage everywhere. Because at least in the spit out menu afterwards. It would be completely a visual bug, but we'd love to see that address as well. It's not just the shooting range, right? It's the whole game. The real question is this, chat. If it's the whole game, if we're supposedly doing 2/3 game, hold on. The question is, which one of these numbers is real? And if I drop Greg in right now, which one of the numbers is real? I'm doing 106, but it says 71. Which one of these numbers is actually the real number? Starting Mr. Magic Classic. Real Evans, you've got 67. Which one of the numbers is real? I'm doing 106, but it says 71. Which one of these numbers is actually the real number? Starting Mr. Magic Classic. Real Evans, you've got 60 seconds to explain to me everything that you think I'm talking about. Go ahead, Real. The countdown starts now. Real. Hello, you there? The yellow number is correct. We aren't doing less damage. The tracking that is maybe you could be right. All I'm saying is you don't want to take that chance. Look, man, we're about to go into day one raid tomorrow. If y'all are fine with it, sure. Let's just have faith that we are in fact doing the full amount of damage that is being shown here. And we're not just walking around doing 2/3 what we're supposed to be doing. I don't care, it's not like you don't want to do 2/3. Everybody, this is very bold opinions today. Mods, yes, that's everyone with bold opinions right now. Here's the thing. Respectfully, this is a big deal to me. And I don't give a shit if it's a big deal to you or not. If everyone is doing 2/3, at least it's a level playing field. Okay. At the end of the day, I would like for my game's value here at the testing range to match what's right there. That's it. And also, for Templar and Greg elsewhere, I would just like it to be the same. If I go over here and I do games testing, it would be nice if that was the same. We just want something that we can definitively walk away from and trust those numbers. Slide the like button like your mama told you to, right?
Yeah, that whole that whole video I just watched, and none of it was about what I'm experiencing right now. I'm so salty. But not too big a deal. I just caught up on like a no more than a 10-minute video just now in the span of I don't even however long that was just now. Probably like 6 or 7 minutes because I fast forwarded a lot of it and like well not fast forwarded. I sped watched it all with the times 2 video watching speed. Anyways, yeah. Let's see here. We're gonna just try this and see and hope to God that it works. Because I don't know what else to fucking do. I don't think it's gonna do exactly what I'm hoping it'll do. I really don't. But maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe the stream is not totally fucked. If it is, it's like at that point I'm just gonna fucking get off and get on my laptop, catch up with YouTube, catch up with you, Miranda. If you watch this. But it looks like it's gonna work. It looks like it's gonna work, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thank God it did. Oh my goodness, it worked. It freaking worked. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I could not be more relieved right now. Is that what this is? The supremacy? Alright, and I still need, like, everything. Let's see here. Supremacy. Yeah, I watched Aztecross delete his vault, by the way. Like 100, like a whole page, whatever a whole page has, which is probably around 50 weapons and or 50 items or whatever. And yeah, I watched him delete like 50 of his items in his vault the other day because of this new release, which I don't blame him because you're gonna need the space. But yeah, me being me, like, dude, I can't do that. All these weapons are like, I need them all. I need all of them. So, and I know he feels the same, so it had to have hurt him a little bit doing that. Like, I can't even believe that we have to fucking do that. It's so like, why don't we just have more space? Why can't I buy more space like in Call of Duty to purchase more custom loadouts? Like, it's just bullshit at that point, in my opinion. There's no excuse. That's, I don't give this game a better rep that it deserves because of bullshit like that and like this. So, anyways, excuse me for just coming in so freaking upset and whatever over this game and about this game and whatever. I'm just a seasoned enough player who's just tired of the shit because I've seen it for too much and too long now. And there really isn't any excuses for any of the bullcrap going on in this game, in my opinion. So yeah, it's horrible, but I still play it. I still give him my money. Whatever. I don't know. It's horrible. So basically, don't play. What's the lesson to be learned here? I don't know, but I'll tell you. I'll leave you with this information for sure. Don't play video games if you can't afford video games. They are like, how do I say this? Like, dude, they're expensive. Okay, they're expensive. They're not too expensive, but they are. But it's like when you get into it, it's like you're gonna want to play a lot because just one game all the time sucks. It's not good. Okay, so and then everything's locked behind paywalls now, whatever, etc. So you gotta have money for all that. If you're playing a game that's free to play, or even if it's not free to play, you gotta buy all of its content, etc. So, this stuff sucks, man. And then get this, this is an expense. Add this to the expenses. It's every year, every year there's a release or every year there's a content drop. So you got to pay $100 for the content. All right, anywhere from 50 to $100 for all of it, maybe even 200 depending on what it is, and for all of it. This is a yearly thing. Yearly, at least with this game, it's $100, right, at minimum. Like, and that's at full retail, right? I mean, if you get a discount, it's different, but yeah, anyways, it's expensive. Don't get into gaming if you can't afford it, let alone don't just I don't know. I explained my thoughts. There's my thoughts. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on now with all this.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I know we just started this. I really want to end this stream already. I really just want to stop playing this. This just doesn't sound fun. Doesn't look fun at all. I guess my mood isn't helping, but that's not really it. But maybe it is. I don't know. I want to get back to you, Miranda, if when you're watching this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play one mission, and then that's it. We're done. I'm gonna hop off, get back to Miranda, get back to you, Miranda, when you get as far as this, and then yeah, I'll be all caught up with you at that point. Hopefully, I'll be caught up with YouTube in its entirety at that point. You know, putting like videos that have been uploaded within the past 3 weeks into like a playlist for me to be watched. That is what I mean by that, in case there was any confusion by that, Miranda. But that is what I need to do, what I'm going to do, as well as message you and catch up with you. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I guess at that point we'll do like one mission and then we'll call it good.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the Nine are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the Nine plan to interfere. They're not a concern.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink the contents.
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. Seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
We're gonna clip that and see what it said. Strange lits ebb and flow. I don't know what that's supposed to. Okay. Our gravity captured your attention. Remain attentive. That's all it said. And it gave us a piece of lore as well. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like having to look at this lore stuff at all. It's kind of annoying because of how long it is. A lot of the time, none of it even makes any sense either. I mean, I don't know, it does, but I don't really care. It's too much to have to read right now. Conscious realism title hemispheric lock, splitting your thoughts into polar extremes. Reactive siren, you stand as quarters of time. I'm the first one of 9. Only a speck against magnitude, but given form and the contrast, short, massive, and missive in mind. Yada yada, stay in the corridors of time. You'll find your path. We offer a chance of subversion not taken until now. You stand in the corridors of time, we motion along the groove of the subversion. Word, sorry. Voice heard as if the thought was your own. This probability is fine. Primed, your fingers tuned into alien soil when exhumed, grip a towel of pale make. Perspective locks on what previously remained unseen, but is now the only path before you. Yeah, see, like, that's all, like, super cryptic, or whatever the word is. I'm looking forward to make sense out of all that, which I'm not, so... There's no making sense out of all that. Alter relativity appears to be a relic of bygone era, a jump drive converted from pre-Golden Age technology. It's been damaged and repaired with components that are obviously straining to contain the forces surging inside. Ghost remarks singularity stabilizers likely aren't an off-the-shelf item. The Aeonians have been extremely clever and resourceful in assembling this complex device. Despite the relative lack of resources, still the altar is definitely unstable. Strangely, the capsules appear to be the only method of effectively stabilizing the altar, and by extension, this singularity. Edge of Fate. Okay, so this is the official quest right here. Meet Rebecca Dean of the Ionians. Dean Rebecca met. Lodi wants you to meet the Dean of Settlement Rebecca. She should be able to provide more information about where you can find more strange capsules, okay?
Guardian? Mr. Ghost? Allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
Okay, so Lodi did just admit that he is a human, so he's not an alien. He is from Earth, but who he works for and under is beyond me. Kind of gives me like the 5 from Umbrella Academy vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Gather faded ciphers and materials to focus into Kepler. Gear faded ciphers are earned from many activities on Kepler. The Sieve and Time Latch missions playlists are the best sources of faded ciphers. Materials from the current daily region. Each day, a limited number of direct purchase items are available using quantum substances. Okay, cool. Kepler engrams, faded cipher, phase glass refraction. I don't have any of these things. It gives me 30 Kepler gear though, and it gives me 30 power random weapon or armor piece from Kepler. Requires I1 Triumph completion. I can only get these ones right now. Oh, and it's tier 1, I see, and then tier 2, 3. Okay, so basically this is really good. You want to get whatever this Triumph is completed so you can get tier 3 stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. That's actually super useful. This must be like the new vendor right here or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, I'm glad that us humans are like super significant to these guys, you know, them seeing us or whatever. I guess they're not human. If they were human, like, they'd probably not be as super tripped out over... Oh, this is who I've got to talk to. Alright, let's go talk to them. Interesting, okay. Can't understand. Long tenure leader of the Ionians. At the bottom of her helmet, you see a tear fall to her tunic. You can't understand her, but know it is the universal language of prayer. She gestures to the distance towards an influx of Vex, and from her intonation, even for a Vex mind, threatens her settlement.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Ionian's deity, the thing they call the Holy Anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the Singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the Singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a Strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
Huh. Of course you'll need my muscle. I love it. Well, look at this post box. I'm glad this is here because I think I've got some stuff waiting in it. Oh, no, I don't. It's the same stuff from before. Okay, that's fine. Okay. There's another thing I could say about this game that's just complaints about the game, but valid complaints. Like, I don't like that I have to read anything when I'm playing this. Like, I want someone to speak for stuff that I'm, like, supposed to read, basically, if that makes sense. And this has been a thing for a while. I think in the first Destiny game, it wasn't really as much like that. There wasn't hardly much reading you had to do. It was already, like, it was like, told to you through voice. Somehow, some way. I don't know. Anyways. Is this what I gotta do? I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's see. What the heck is going on? That hurt me, whatever was going on. I wonder why they would disable this weapon in the raid. I guess they just wanted it to be in the game so people could have fun with it playing the campaign or something. I don't know.
tell me more about how you got here. The more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
That is a bit cruel. Reminds me of Star Wars when they would take children because they were force sensitive, but it's like they rip them away from their families whether or not they want to go. It's like the Jedi doing whatever they want. That's like the Traveler doing whatever it wants. That's like not good. Anyways, we're gonna go back and read some screenshots I took of the stuff that popped up on the sides of the screen. So just a second. Throughout the barricade lines, obtain the Celeronic guards. Just did that. Access terminal to acquire the translation cipher Rosetta. Okay. Rosetta introduction. To decipher Ionian text, terminals like this can be used to open new areas to explore. Okay. We're going to take a look at the screenshot I just took just now as well. Return to Dean Rebecca with the Rosetta technology and attempt another conversation. Okay. Instead of jumping into a mission, since there's like a good little bit of story here, I think I am going to hop off right now after, like, once I get to the point of being able to commence a mission. This way I can, like, get off and get back to you, Miranda, and then after that, I think I'm going to go to sleep. I'm tired. I need more rest. I didn't sleep enough last night. It's my own fault. I stayed up on my phone on TikTok, but I don't know, I just wasn't tired either, so that didn't help, but I'm tired now, so I'm going to take a shower and then go to sleep soon after catching up with you. If at all able. I don't know. I might just go to sleep now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so freaking tired. This sucks, but I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and talk to her real quick. Denies you with curiosity and recognition. You return with a newfound understanding. Our languages converge. I am filled with delight and questions. There is so much I wish to know about the world we left behind. But first, the world we inhabit now is trouble in our altar's connection to the holy anomaly is disrupted as a signal that calls for your answer.
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
The hell? Alright, so my next objective step is to come to these things to disrupt. to prevent the disruption of a signal that the Aeonians need or whatever. I don't know. Anyways.
The hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
See, like, I don't know why these guys aren't just coming in and wreaking havoc on this whole base. Oh, actually, I take it back. I don't know why. It's because they are defended. The Aeonians have weapons, I forgot.
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
New resources are automatically added to the resources tab of your map guide. Alright. How many more of these things I've got to go before I get to, like, the next step in actual mission? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just a bit too tired right now to keep playing, I guess. I don't even know if I have it in me to freaking get my laptop to reply to you. I'm that tired.
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
Interesting. Oh, jeez, I just realized and remembered who the emissary is. Her name is Orin, I guess. Can I open this now? No. Orin and the emissary, by the way, I think they are the same people. And then, why are these, like, glowing like that? I think they're the same people, and then, if not, I don't know, don't quote me, but if it is, then, I know who that is because it was just basically part of the game's seasonal content before the Edge of Fate dropped, the expansion dropped this past Tuesday. And I never played any of it because I didn't really care to play like what was being offered to play when that was like going on. So I'll catch you up with videos, Miranda, when it comes time to finding out who that character is and why they're important.
My message found you. I'm Orin, once a Guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it. But how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. Bloodless. But I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance. and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
Copy that.
So, Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis. Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs and someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
Don't tell me I can go up this, like... Oh, so cool. They did that on purpose. Sacred liminal space. Access Ultra relatively to begin tracking down the lost Strangely capsules. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna stop here. It's making me do a whole bunch of back and forth. Eventually it's gonna make me start the quest without me even realize, or start a mission without me even realizing it, and I'm not okay with that. Not okay with that. So I guess we'll stop here. Now I know patrols are just, that's what brings me to where I've got to go to get here, or whatever this World Tier Patrol is right here, or whatever, right? So, yeah. But then looks like, oh, it looks like I got this unlocked now, so I could just come here now. Okay. I guess fast traveling is just called patrol now. Instead of fast travel, it's called patrol. I don't know. Anyways, very confusing. I wasn't educated on this before playing the Edge of Fate expansion, I guess, and Destiny 2, I guess. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and stop here. I'm sorry. I need sleep. I need to shower. I'm gonna see what I can do about catching up with you, Miranda. Oh, so much to catch up with. So tired. I may just go to sleep. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't do anything more, stream more, or whatever, but yeah, it's just because I'm exhausted. So I'll catch you another time. I'll stream another time. Some more of this. Yeah. To Miranda, when you watch this, the end of this, I love you. I will talk to you later. I will text you later. As always. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here.